Alright guys, so we're gonna start lesson 4. It's the types of solutions that an equation might have. So there's basically three types of solutions that you can get for um, linear equations. So the three types, the reason we point them out is because sometimes it makes it easier to make connections, and you can start to see patterns about linear equations later on. And it might not sink in the first time around that you take Algebra 1. It might come to you a little bit later as you move on to geometry, and even more so in Algebra 2. It might come back a little bit later, but for right now, focus on the thing here. Focus on this thing here. Um, the essential question we have is how many solutions does a linear equation have? Okay, that's our essential question. Well, there are three types of solutions when solving equations. Those three types of solutions, there's one solution which looks like some variable equals some number. There's infinite solutions where like the same number, same expression equals the same expression. And then there's no solutions. And it's two different expressions. So for one solution, we've already been experimenting with one solution. It means that you'll get the result of some variable equals some number. So when I'm distributing, I distribute 2 to the x, I get 2 times x plus 2 times 1 equals 6. 2 times x is 2x, plus 2 times 1 is 2, equals 6. Subtract 2 on both sides. 2x comes down, equals 4. Drag it up a little bit so I can finish my work here. After that, I want to get the x term by itself, so I divide by 2 on both sides. And x equals 2. Now, if I get a variable equals number, that means there's only one solution here. Okay? Same thing with the next one. Subtract 1 on both sides. Negative 3a comes down. This goes away. Equals comes down. Negative 9 comes down. Divide both sides by negative 3. And a equals 3. Here again, a variable term equals a number, so there's only one solution. Okay? Now, infinite solutions looks like this. It looks like the same expression on both sides. So infinite solutions, this is the infinity symbol, infinite solutions means that you'll get the result of the same number equals the same number, or an expression equals an expression. This means you can use any number and get the same result. Same result on each side. Okay? So, let's distribute first in the first problem. 2 times x plus 2 times 1 plus 2 equals 2x plus 4. And I get simplifying 2x plus 2 equals 2x plus 4. Simplifying combining like terms here, I get 2x plus 4 equals 2x plus 4. And if you notice, interestingly enough, the x terms are the same on both sides, and the number terms, the constants, are the same. So when you have that kind of situation, you have infinite solutions. We also refer to this as going to write it over here. X equaling all real numbers. So you could plug in any number ever that's a real number, and you would get the same thing on each side forever and ever and ever. Now, on the next part, if you look, 10 is positive. 10 is positive on the right and the left. W is negative on the right and the left. If I rewrite it, I have negative W plus 10 equals negative W plus 10. This has infinite solutions. I don't have to solve for the variable because all numbers would work. I could pick any number, and that could be a solution. So technically, if a teacher marked you wrong on the infinite solution problem, you would only be partially wrong. Partially wrong divided by infinity. So that's a lot of numbers. So you'll only get partial credit, which is probably like a smidgen of a point. It's nothing. You'll get no credit, actually. Zero solutions, no solutions. So zero solutions means that you'll get the result of a number. Let's say, for example, two different numbers. We could get 2 equals 3, and we find that they don't equal. Or you may notice that either side of this equation, the number in front of the x is the same. So basically what we're saying is, earlier we talked about infinite solutions, having the same thing on both sides. But let's say I added a 7 over here. And let's say I added 4 over here. Well, this 7 throws off everything. The 4 on the right throws off everything. That makes them not equal. So basically, we're just going to work through this problem. Distribute your 2. You have 2x. Distribute a 2 to the 1 inside, plus 2 on the left. And then on the right, you have 2x plus 6. Now we're going to move our x terms. Minus 2x on both sides. Moving it to the left. And left to right, have 0 plus 2 equals 0 plus 6. Now, 0 plus 2 is 2. Equals 0 plus 6 is 6. This does not equal. So there is no solution. When you get a number equals a number, there is no solution. Next one, combine the like terms. 5x's plus 3x's is 8x. Minus 2 equals 9x's plus minus 1x is 8x. Plus 2. Okay. Now subtract 8x's on both sides. And I get 0 minus 2 equals 0 plus 2. And this goes away. This goes away. 0 minus 2 is negative 2 equals positive 2. This is not true. So there are no solutions. And that's all I have for you for lesson 4 for types of solutions. Do the classwork and homework 4, and I will support you with the classwork. Have a good day.